Yo, Josh, King Madrid coming to you guys live. I'm in New Jersey right now. We're outside Red Bull Stadium. We got the man, the myth, the legend, Dan DeSilva here.
What's up, guys?
Just picked up this brand new white G-Wagon, 22 years old. Absolute e-commerce and internet marketing stud. Made millions and millions of dollars online at 22 years old. Huge inspiration, knows a lot of shit. Yesterday we were in the back of the Uber just talking and I was like, wow, this motherfucker is smart. But today in this video, guys, I'm gonna have you guys, or have Dan give you guys some advice how to start making more money, how to grow your store, how to sell more products online, whatever you're trying to do. So 2018, you can really start it off and finish it with a bang, with a lot more money in your bank account.
So, all right, yeah, so thanks for the awesome intro. And the first thing I want to talk about is anybody can go out there and make money, right? I don't care if you say you're 13, 18, 40 years old, anybody can go out there and make money. That's the number one thing I want to let you know. Now, the other side of the spectrum is that dropshipping is huge right now, okay? And everybody's talking about it. Dropshipping is massive. So if you want to go ahead and get into dropshipping, what I suggest you do is you find something that's trending. Now, let's just, something like fidget spinners that was trending really, really well. You can literally throw up a fidget spinner, pick it up on like AliExpress for like $4 or $5 and then sell it for 20 bucks, and they were selling like crazy. Now, the problem with a lot of people is they'll go out there, they'll start selling based on trends, and that's their business. They make a sale and that's it. That's where they stop. Where the real money is you make that sale, you can go and build another store. You can go and build 10 other brands, take those customers and sell to them again. That's where the real money is.
Right, so how would an average person be able to do that? Like, how do they take those same customers at first and transfer them to another store?
So you can just export them, then put them right into Facebook.
Right,
you can use something
like targeting,
exactly, Klaviyo, SendLane, any one of those is perfectly fine. You upload that list, you send them an email, and you pretty much have it done right away. And if you launch a new store, send an email to all those subscribers and say, hey, we're launching this new store, come and buy this product. They'll come and buy. Now, it's not gonna be 100% purchase rate, but it's free money for you. You already paid for the advertising once. And yeah, that's what a lot of people don't get, is once you pay for the advertising, you acquire the customer, it's yours, okay? They're yours, they're your asset that you have for life. So what you wanna do is make sure, and this is kind of where I shortcut my success, is somebody might be willing to pay $10 for a $15 sale with that $5 margin. I'm willing to pay $20 with a -5, knowing that I can make more money from this person that buys at a negative because I have email as a follow-up sequence, a post-sale series.
So like a long-term.
Exactly. So people just look at that one sale, one and done. That's not a business. Right. It's like a pipe dream at that point. So what you want to do is you really want to go out there, figure out a way where you can make even more money. So if you're selling fidget spinners, for example, you want to go out there and what else can you sell them? Maybe a pack of 3 for like 40 bucks. More than likely, the uptake rate on that will be anywhere from like 5 to 15%, depending on the price. So if you get 100 people in and then 15 extra people go and buy the $40, that right there is just free money for you. And then you send them through an email series. Through that email series, out of 100 people, maybe 20, 30% buy eventually throughout the whole thing. So, you might break even or lose on the front end. That's fine. That's actually what a business is.
The money's in the back end.
The money's in the back end. No matter what business it is, if you're in internet marketing, for example, me, myself, if I go and advertise through the Ecom Beach channel, I'm willing to pay $30, $40, $50 per lead. Other people are willing to pay $5 a lead. And if I'm willing to pay more than my competitors, I'm gonna beat you all the time. But here's the thing. My competitors, I realized they don't know how to build a back end. They don't know how to sell. Right. So at that point, front end. They only make money on the front end. Money isn't on front end. Now, if you make money on front end, congratulations. That's awesome. That's just like gravy to your mashed potatoes. It's like the side. So you really want to figure out your back end. The back end is where all the money is. That's really it.
So what's a good strategy? So when we're talking about back end, what's a good strategy to get people to the back end? Let's say it's internet marketing, not necessarily e-commerce, not necessarily drop shipping, but like, is it like different offers, or what would you tell somebody?
Different offers. So one thing in 2018, mark my words on this, it's gonna be tribe based. So anything you build, e-commerce, internet marketing, you start to notice these YouTubers like Josh, me, maybe some other YouTuber that you see. We have tribes of people that follow us religiously. If we say jump, they'll jump. And again, that's no matter what you're doing, tribes is what you want to start building now. Because I read this somewhere, it only takes 1,000 loyal people to make $1 million every single year, $1 million net every single year. Wow. If you sell something that's $350, you have 1,000 loyal people, right? And they buy it every single, let's just say 4 months, you release it one time every 4 months. That's an entire year. $350,000, if 1,000 people buy 3 times, you're at $1.2 million or something like that. So it doesn't take that many people. You need a tribe. So that's really the key in 2018 is focusing on that tribe.
Right, so really building the audience, building the brand.
Oh yeah.
And getting that like traffic. And also too, one of the biggest things is probably is quality. because those 1,000 people are not going to come back if your first quality is shit.
Yep.
You know, so you want to make sure that you guys' products are something that people are actually seeing results and actually like, and that the value that they perceive it is a lot higher than the price that they're actually paying for it.
100%. And that's where marketing comes into play.
Yeah.
If you're a good marketer, you can make something that's 20 cents seem like it's worth $200,000. That's marketing.
It's all about how somebody feels. It's all about
how you make somebody feel.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are my tips.
So last tip of advice, is a little tip of advice for someone wanting to go into 2018. A lot of people probably watching this right now have been sitting on their ass watching videos and videos and videos and videos, and we say take action, they still don't take action. What do you got to tell them just to get up and start moving for 2018?
All right, so I preach this all the time. I was even yelling at Mike in the car before. I was like, yo, start executing. You can have the best ideas in the world. You can go out there and have everything set up perfectly. You can have all the connections in the world. If you're not executing on whatever it is, even if you fail at the execution, you still execute it. You know what doesn't work. If you're not executing, if you're not going, you're starting a store, you're not going and creating, a funnel, you're not doing anything like that sort, then you're not going to make any money. Then you're just going to sit there and wonder why you're going to hate us and say, oh, they're just selling products trying to make money. Well, no, it's not our fault. You're the one not executing. It's not our fault and you're not making money. It's not, my fault, his fault. Essentially, it's just about the execution. So if you're not executing, don't expect anything. It's long and short of it.
I like that. Well, it's getting fucking cold outside, so we're gonna wrap it up there. Thanks for watching this video. If you want to plug your channel and your Instagram, so you guys can go and connect with him there.
We'll do it in the description.
We'll do it in the description, or we'll edit it in right here. So it'll be right here, like floating or something. You got it right, bro? You got it.
Cool.
All right, catch you guys.
See ya. What is up, everybody? Dan DeSilva here, and welcome. So I have two awesome people with me here today. I have Josh over here, and I have Casey right over here. So before I go ahead and tell you what this video is about, I want to just quickly say subscribe right now and give it a thumbs up if you like this content. So first things first, everybody's been asking me a lot about how to grow social. And just so happens that these are probably the two best people that I know to grow social presence. So I guess, Josh, start off with I'd say 3 tips, and then Casey, go ahead and I'll go ahead and put your stuff in the description.
So one of the biggest things, obviously, when you're building a personal brand, when you're building your influence, you want to post like consistent content. A lot of people, they'll go hard for like a month, a week, a few days, and it doesn't get the engagement they want, it doesn't get the growth they want, and then they start complaining and they start wondering like, why am I not growing? So then they quit before they ever get a chance to actually reach the eyeballs that they need to reach to grow their influence. So the first things first is obviously you want to be creating that consistent content. The second thing is the value that you have in your content, the value that you're giving out to the consumers, the people who are watching your stuff, actually has to be relevant to whoever you're trying to target. A lot of people, they think they can grow a personal brand, but then they're posting like pictures of their dog on their Instagram. So there's like, real quick, there's like a formula for each social media platform, and you have to understand that formula and the type of content you can post to each platform if you want to grow. So if you're posting pictures of your dog on your Instagram, but your Instagram's about entrepreneurship, it's not going to work. But on Snapchat, it might work because that's where you kind of build that connection, with your brand and your following. And that's where they kind of get to know you. The last tip that I want to give you guys is your content. If you really want someone to be loyal to your brand, it needs to change somebody's life. It has to be genuine. It has to be authentic. Too many people are trying to put out stuff just so they can make money, just so they can, see that quick ROI. Kind of like what we talked about in our other video. They want to make money on that front end, but not necessarily that back end. If your content is actually changing somebody's life, they're going to be loyal to your brand, and they're going to remember you literally like forever. So those are my 3 tips.
Awesome. Thanks so much. Now, Casey, go for it.
Yeah, so one thing that I would pretty much say when it comes to my 3 tips, number 1 for me being storytelling. Because I feel like a lot of people on social media, they'll post about certain things, but the people that win on social media are the people that have a story to relate to. You look at all these people with big social media followings, you know where they come from, you know their story, you know their background. It's because they lay it out in a sequence that you're able to actually feel and vibe with them, and that causes you to really build a foundation of your brand. So that's one thing, the biggest thing for me. Number 2, I like to call it the 3 pillars. And pretty much what the 3 pillars is for me is I want people to lay out on their personal brand 3 things that they want people to remember them as. So for me, being a young entrepreneur, I really like to base my, whether it be content or videos, on number 1, that I'm a young entrepreneur, meaning that's how I want people to know me when they come to my page. Number 2, that I travel. I post different pictures of me traveling, doing my thing. And my 3rd pillar is me, that I like connecting with other people, entrepreneurs, people that are influencers. And those are the 3 pillars that I base my brand around of. So whenever people follow me on Instagram, they see those 3 types of content. And every time they're coming to my page, they already know that they're going to be either seeing traveling or talking about being young or connecting with other entrepreneurs. So I would say number 1, like I said, build your story. Number 2, be congruent with your 3 pillars. And the last one is be consistent. I know Josh just talked about that, but that is literally the foundation of social media. If you're posting twice a year, you're never gonna grow. But if you're posting twice a day, or once a day, or 6 times a week at least, then you'll start to see some natural engagement coming due to the fact that you're getting out there and you're actually presenting yourself as someone that's posting on social media a lot. So therefore, those are my 3 tips. I hope this helped.
Real quick, I got one more tip. Don't be afraid to reinvest back into your brand. I spent well over 6 figures reinvesting back into my brand and who I am and the type of attention that I want to grab for myself. And even though I'm not investing, on front end ad spend, I'm not trying to sell products with that money. I'm investing it for the long term because I know long term it's going to open up new opportunities. I'll be able to sell products. I'll be able to have events. I'll be able to open up way more revenue streams by reinvesting back to my brand. A lot of people will start to see money and they'll start to make money, and then they want to go buy dumb shit with it compared to putting it back into themselves, because at the end of the day, you are the best investment that you can make into yourself.
Exactly. So again, thank you guys. Go ahead and plug your stuff right now.
So yeah, Instagram, you can go follow me at KCAdams1. Just send me a DM. I respond to every single person that sends me a DM, so I'll see you there.
You do?
That's a lot of responses.
Dude, I can't. I got hundreds a day.
I tried to, bro.
Follow me on Instagram at JetSetFly. YouTube, Josh, King Madrid. I'm pretty sure the links will be in the description.
Links are going to be right in the description. All right, Dan, listen, I'm out of here. If you guys like this video, shoot a like, and we'll create more in January. Peace. Down for that.